Ryan Pay here, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona at the Raven and the Tour Striker Academy. Quick little backswing drill. I got some alignment rods on the ground. The first alignment rod here is pointing down my target line. The second alignment rod is parallel to it. Not everyone gets set up here parallel railroad track style. Some people are closed, some people are slightly open, but this is going to give you a reference of what square is and how you need to change your baseline off of that. But the drill is going to cover the backswing. I got this yellow alignment rod sticking up behind me, and I'll show you from down the line how it's set up. As I get set up to a golf ball, I take a club into my backswing in the P2 or shaft parallel to the ground. You can see here that the alignment rod is far enough away that it's in the middle of the hosel here. That way, it's going to give us some feedback if I click the alignment rod on my takeaway if I go too far inside. Also, it's far enough away on the downswing. As I change direction, it's going to be far enough away. We're not going to catch the alignment rod if our swing is going under it in the downswing. So let's take a look from down the line how this helps. So here's a view down the line how to set up the yellow alignment rod. If I went ahead and got into my golf posture here and went into my backswing, you want to take a note how far away that looks. We're going to come over here and put our club on the target line, maybe a little bit inside of it, but as I put the alignment rod in, I want to match the shaft angle that my club's set up to. If we're hitting a wedge, it's going to be more vertical. The alignment rod is going to be more up and down. But this is going to give us a reference of what the first initial P1 to P2 plane is going to be. Up at the top, we're going to get off the plane, but around 1 to 2, if we're more on plane, especially in the wedges, when we start hitting chip shots, we don't have time to make up for the club going too far in on the takeaway. So as I'm set up to it, I'm just going to check to make sure it's far enough back. So there's my takeaway. I can kind of tap the alignment rod. Now if I go from 1 to 2 and pull it in too far too fast, you can see the club got inside my hands and nicked the alignment rod. The goal here is, as we're starting to move the golf club from 1 to 2, can the club feel like it stays outside the alignment rod, and the hands, from my view, looks like it's inside. If I move the target line alignment rod over here, somewhere into a 30-degree angle, doesn't have to be exact, just as a reference, as I turn my body, you can see my hands work slightly inwards on the arc. So we don't want our hands to go down the target line trying to keep the club outside. We want to keep our body turning and the hands turning with it. That way the club's going to be more outside the hands, and from there we can have a steeper set in the left arm parallel, or P3. So as we're hitting some shots in here, eyes down on the ball, take a couple little feels in the backswing. Where does it feel like it's going to be? If you're a person that hits it, okay, there's the wrong. Okay, there's the right. As you start getting a sense of where it's at, go ahead and start chipping some golf balls out there. So use this setup in chipping in full swing. If you're someone that you see on video that the club gets too far in, what that's going to happen is down the road, it's going to want to come back up. You might cross the line at the top. From there, this is going to be harder for the club head to work behind you in the downswing. Easier to take it from point A to point B in the downswing. So use this little alignment rod to work on your backswing. As you start getting more comfortable with it, if I pull one more ball in here, you can start using it on the downswing as well. So there's me feeling the clubs on the outside. As I hinge it, now it's pointing a little bit more in between my toes and the ball, as opposed to outside the ball. As I start on my downswing work later on, I can start feeling that the club's working behind the alignment rod. As I pivot out to a shot, that way the club's going to be coming from more behind in a stronger position, as opposed to something that's too far out and sweeping across it. So this station has a lot of purpose behind it, but start off easy, get that club working from 1 to 2 in a better manner, so you can start building up 3, 4, and into the swing.